Ever since I started my YouTube channel, I wanted to buy and test out flagship smartphones. Well, this year that wish finally came true. I bought and have been using my first ever Samsung flagship, the Galaxy S22. Hey guys, Harsh here and welcome back to Technolobe. The Samsung Galaxy S22 is my first ever S-series smartphone. I have been using it as my primary one for the past couple of months, and let's talk about that. Samsung has always done an excellent job in terms of design of their products, this one being no exception to that. The Galaxy S22 is a small, super comfy and good looking smartphone. Also nowadays literally everyone carries an iPhone, especially after the Flipkart sale. So it's good to carry a phone that is different and stands out. I went for the white color, which looks absolutely classy in my opinion, but if you want something else you can go for that green one as well. That looks super bold. I have been a fan of small and powerful smartphones, and this one is exactly that. In the world of big, heavy and chunky smartphones, this one is a little champ. Quite literally, the Samsung Galaxy S22 is a little champ. As far as the build quality goes, Samsung has not cheaped out over here. You get Gorilla Glass Victus on the front and back with a metal frame. It is a premium flagship smartphone. You are paying that premium price, and well, you do get that premium feeling as well. This is probably the best feature of this smartphone, the display. It comes with a 6.1 inches Full HD Plus dynamic AMOLED panel, and yeah, the refresh rate is 120Hz. Now because this is a dynamic AMOLED panel, it will automatically change the refresh rate based on what you're doing on the screen. This helps in saving battery life, and boy does this smartphone need that. But anyway, coming back to the panel quality, it is top notch. Really good colors, it gets bright enough so outdoor visibility is not an issue, and the media viewing experience is amazing. Like seriously, every time I unlock and use this smartphone, I do not want to put it down because the display quality is excellent. It's an immersive, good looking and awesome panel. Samsung has done a very good job with the display. Also, despite it being a 6.1 inches panel, it does not feel that big. The bezels around are very thin and I do appreciate that. Because of this, the smartphone is very convenient to use and you can easily use it with one hand. So one hand usage is not a problem at all. It is now time to talk about what lies under the hood. Samsung Galaxy S22 comes with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor. Along with that, you get 8GB or 12GB of LPDDR5 RAM and 128 or 256GB of UFS 3.1 storage. So finally, we get the Snapdragon variant over here in India. Now Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 is an excellent chip and Samsung has done a good job in terms of optimizing that chipset. This smartphone is a beast when it comes to performance. I've rarely noticed any hiccups while I'm using this smartphone. Now my usage is very light, checking emails, replying to WhatsApp messages, browsing Instagram Reels, replying on Twitter, and in general editing some photos on Lightroom. That is very light use for this smartphone. But even if you have a heavy use, this smartphone will be able to handle that with ease. Now we all know about Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. This chipset gets warm and you can clearly notice that with the Samsung Galaxy S22. So if you're playing games for a couple of hours, then this smartphone will heat up. Yes, it will heat up. It will not get warm, it will heat up. So heat dissipation could have been better. Now I feel this problem is from both ends, Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 as well as Samsung. So yeah, heat dissipation could have been better. But this happens only when you push this smartphone to its limits. In terms of normal day-to-day usage, it will not even get warm. It will give you very good performance. Software is as important as hardware, if not more. Samsung Galaxy S22 comes with One UI 4.1 out of the box based on Android 12. You get all the bells and whistles with this software. It's customizable, it's fast and comes with some great features. Samsung has been doing a very good job in terms of their software, and with this smartphone you get their best software experience. As I said, it's fast, it's responsive, and in terms of features, it does not disappoint. You also get a lot of customization features. You can customize the smartphone in a beautiful way. I thoroughly enjoyed using One UI 4.1. I did not expect that, but I did enjoy it. So it is safe to say that in terms of the Android world, Samsung is doing one of the best job out there in terms of software. Also, ever since I started using this smartphone, I've got a couple of updates. These updates brought in some really important bug fixes and also brought in the latest security patches. So it's good to say that Samsung is keeping up with the latest security patches as well. Alrighty, it is now time to focus on them cameras, pun intended. On the rear side, you get a triple camera setup, a 50 megapixel primary camera with optical image stabilization, a 12 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, and a 10 megapixel 3x telephoto camera. On the front side of things, you get a 10 megapixel selfie shooter. What about the photos? Well, Samsung Galaxy S22 does not disappoint in terms of photos. You get really good pictures with this smartphone. The dynamic range is super impressive. Shadows and highlights are exposed in the proper way even in challenging conditions. So if you're shooting in direct sunlighting conditions or wherever else, you will get really good dynamic range. Also, the photos are detailed. They are not soft photos. If you want to edit the photos later on in Lightroom or something like that, you can zoom in and change the framing without noticing any major quality loss. So yeah, you do get detailed photos. As far as the colors go, you get typical Samsung colors. The colors are a bit on the saturated side and the photos turn out to be very pleasing to the eye. I like Samsung color science over here and these photos look amazing in my opinion. You can literally shoot the photo, upload it to Instagram and call it a day. It's that good. Now, one of the most enjoyable cameras on this smartphone is that 3x telephoto camera. It's very useful in different kinds of scenarios. For example, at this music concert, I was able to click some really good photos because of that 3x telephoto camera. Not only photos, even while shooting videos, that 3x dedicated telephoto camera comes in very handy. So I feel that brands should definitely include a telephoto camera above 45 or 50,000 rupees. It is a must. As far as the ultra wide angle camera goes, even that is an excellent perspective. And Samsung has done a good job with the ultra wide angle camera. The ultra wide angle photos are detailed, they are not soft by any means. And as I said, the perspective is excellent. What about portrait mode? Well, portrait mode also works like a charm. The edge reduction is good and the background blur is natural. In fact, you get some really good portrait shots with the Samsung Galaxy S22. For low light scenarios, there is a dedicated night mode. Now, using this night mode, you can shoot some really good high quality photos from all the three cameras. The main camera, ultra wide angle camera, and also the telephoto camera. Low light shots are detailed with really good dynamic range, excellent colors, and the overall image looks awesome. Like, I have been having the best experience while shooting low light photos with the Samsung Galaxy S22. I carry the S22 and the iPhone 13 with me, but almost every single time I will take the S22 because of that telephoto camera. It gives me all the three perspectives, normal, ultra wide and telephoto, and that helps a lot. So as far as photography from the rear cameras go, you are sorted. But I cannot say the same about videography. Now, don't get me wrong, video quality is good, but it is not as good as iPhones. iPhones are in a league of their own when it comes to video shooting, and other brands are still playing catch up. I don't know when they will catch up, but as of this date, Samsung Galaxy S22 is behind in terms of video shooting. Now, don't get me wrong, the videos are not bad by any means. They are good videos with really good dynamic range and colors, but it's just that iPhones are a couple of steps ahead. What about the front camera? Front camera is excellent with the Samsung Galaxy S22. You can shoot some high quality and detailed selfies with the S22. The selfies look amazing. All in all, in terms of cameras, I thoroughly enjoyed the Samsung Galaxy S22. Battery life on Samsung Galaxy S22 has been average. I was getting a screen on time of about 4.5 to 5 hours, which is very average in my opinion. It comes with a 3700 mAh battery, and frankly, it is small. Samsung should have included a bigger battery, and if that means that the smartphone was like a couple of millimeters thicker, that would have been okay. I would any day pick a little thicker phone if I get better battery life out of it. But with that being said, it is not as bad as the iPhone 12 mini. The iPhone 12 mini was very bad in terms of battery life. It is better than that. I would say it is similar, if not better, to the iPhone 13 mini. As far as charging goes, you do not get a charging brick inside the box. You will have to spend extra for a USB PD charger, which will support 25 watt charging. But on the other side, you do get support for wireless charging and reverse wireless charging as well. Wireless charging is convenient and reverse wireless charging is extremely useful to charge earbuds or watches. All in all, in terms of battery life, I am disappointed. In terms of charging, you do not get the charger inside the box. This gets me to other things in this smartphone. The speakers on Samsung Galaxy S22 are amazing. They're loud, clear, and you will have a very good experience by listening to music or watching your favorite movies on this smartphone. As far as biometric authentication goes, you get an in-display fingerprint sensor. The in-display fingerprint sensor gave me some problems with the tempered glass, but then I went into settings and increased the touch sensitivity, and after that the fingerprint sensor was working fine. So yeah, please do that if you want to install a tempered glass on this smartphone. Now, this smartphone is also IP68 rated, so you do not have to worry about damage from rain or water spills. In that aspect, the smartphone is covered. Quite literally, it is covered. Also, you do not get the headphone jack. The headphone jack will be dearly missed on this smartphone. To sum it all up, Samsung Galaxy S22 is a little champ. Yes, it is a little champ and it will cost you 73,000 rupees. You can also get some cash back with bank offers. But is it worth it? If you have that kind of money and if you're looking for a small, comfortable and powerful smartphone smartphone, then you should definitely consider it. I will make sure to drop a link to it in the description box below. So anyway, that's been it. This was my full review of the Samsung Galaxy S22. Do let me know how you feel about this video in the comment section down below. If you like this content, go ahead that like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It would mean the world to me. My name is Harsh Punjabi, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.